My name is Jake Goodman. I spend a lot of my time doing activist work, and I primarily do it in New York with a group called Queer Rising, which is a grassroots organization which demands full equality for all queer people through nonviolent direct action. Queer Rising began in December of 2009, and the context of where I guess that moment in time is very important because immediately before, the New York State Senate had voted against marriage equality, which was a wake-up call. And previously, not too long before, Barack Obama had been elected president, which is this huge historical moment, which I think most of us were very excited about. But on that same day that he was elected, Prop 8 was passed. I was at a rally at Union Square right after the New York State Senate had voted against marriage equality. You know, people at rallies, people hand out flyers of all sorts of things, but this was not from an organization. It was just a flyer from people saying, are you angry? Do you want to do something about this? Are you willing to consider civil disobedience, direct action? Come meet at the LGBT Center, maybe it was a week from now, I don't remember. A week from now, let's talk about it. Let's figure out what to do. And I thought, yeah. So I ended up at a meeting in the LGBT Center in Manhattan, in the West Village, and in this room there were a lot of people, a lot of men, also some women, also some trans-identified people, and there to talk about what do we do about this problem. It was exciting, but very quickly the meeting devolved into shouting fights. People were screaming about, obviously we're here for marriage equality, this just happened and, it was voted against in New York, so let's fight for that. And other people saying, are you crazy? We don't want equality, we want liberation. We need to work with, against the police brutality. Other people saying we need to work for employment non-discrimination. We came up with a list of issues that we cared about. And our first major action as Queer Rising was in February of 2010, just a few months later, at the New York Marriage Bureau, which is the largest marriage bureau in the country. And we had a whole bunch of same-sex couples they did go into the marriage bureau, try to get married, their marriage certificate, their license, and of course they were rejected. We had a lesbian and a gay man get their marriage certificate for each other, and they were granted it, and they came outside to give a press release saying how ridiculous it is, how this is a desecration of marriage. We don't even know each other's birthday, and these people represent thousands of other couples who love each other and are denied the right to get married. The system is broken, so we are shutting it down. And then 4 people, myself included, came from elsewhere and chained ourselves to the marriage bureau door and would not let people in. And we shut the marriage bureau down until we were arrested. If I personally had my druthers, we would not focus just on marriage equality or on employment discrimination or on gender, which includes more explicitly trans people, their gender expression, Non-Discrimination Act, or Don't Ask, Don't Tell. There would be something that is federal, on a federal level, that provides full equality for all lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans-identified individuals. We are such a diverse community. And because by tackling, as has been said, by tackling such single issues, it divides us. This is the next step of the civil rights movement, not just for gay people, not even just for queer people, but everybody is somebody. I am somebody, and we all deserve full equality, and Queer Rising is a venue for everyday people to come together and to figure out how can we achieve that equality.